So it's nice to see all of you making your special time to be joining us here to learn in ways that will make us better in practical people. You may have observed that every single person who is doing well is one of those who is learning and applying the strategies. And there's going to be so much wonderful things happening to those of us who avail ourselves to understanding the action. We look at the license that a person gets to drive a car. If a person goes through the learning process well, the person will be able to drive well and will not be having unnecessary accidents. But those who do backdoor to collect a license, you see that they always cause problems on the road. So it's always good to have proper training to be able to do proper driving. That's why training that we do is important. I pay for some of these trainings, but today we want to share some. I'm doing this together with some of the leaders. We want to share some important things, very deep things. What exactly has to be done for a person to go diamond? That's the whole essence. What should be done from the onset so that the diamond spirit can come later? What exactly has to be done? So with me, I have Enyana Epifania supplement. Epifania, if you are there, you can be there. I'll just talk briefly for the first 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll be asking them some series of questions. Stephen Kofi Wayo, I'm sure you are also there. Please, all those who are going to be commenting, kindly, if you are not dressed up, kindly dress up well because you'll be showing your face so that we will talk with you. Dorothy is also here, so she would also be sharing some nuggets with us. These are people who have grown through what we are about to go through. And I can promise you, they have all been humble for the past 2 years. Humble, coachable, learnable, learned. They are all experts in their own world. They have achieved a lot already. But I've realized that it is out of the desire to want to learn, the desire to want to know. That is what makes people do well in this project. If a person sometimes acts like, I know I've done this thing before, I know how it is done in other companies. Oh, this thing I know. Oh, I did GNLD, I did Herbalife, I did Forever Living. I know how it works. It makes it very difficult. Or I'm a businessman, I have several businesses. It makes it very difficult for the person to do it. And most of the time, they hit the wall and then they say that, this thing is too hard, or this thing is too hard. Meanwhile, we find it joyful. We find it joyful doing it. Reason is because we learn the steps in doing it. So I want to say a big welcome to all of you who have been there. Let me just acknowledge some of the people in the call. Aliu Dean Roberts, okay? You have been quite instrumental today. Jacob Tyria, Jennifer Fode, Stephen Kofiwayo from Ohio, USA, Abudu from Ghana, Ezra Blake. Ezra, you say you're trying to register somebody. I've been trying to guide you, but it looks like I bypass you. You bypass me. He's from Winnipeg. Fringy from Achiasen. Benjamin is also around, and then Chimas is very, very vocal in the way he goes about things. So please feel free to comment on the page. Comment on the page. Make as much comments as possible. Will help in that regard. So I made a typo. Please let me just. I can't believe I made quite a number of typo here regarding this. It's just exciting. Sometimes when you do some of this and you don't make a typo, it means you're not excited. But because maybe I'm excited what I'm doing, I'm just making the typo so much there. So please pardon me. Instead of writing registered, I wrote something else. Okay. So I want to say a big welcome to every single person on this call. It's been a real joy and a real pleasure to have all of you. Please ask as many questions as possible. That is the only way that you are going to benefit. That's also the only way we're going to show you. I'll be giving a lot of announcements in the process of this. Oh my goodness, there are so many messages coming. So you have Sierra Leone coming in, you have Elizabeth Yanchira, you have Celine, you have Edward, you have all of you coming in. Thank you so much. Let's begin because we got a lot of things to do. Now, when the why is clear, the how is easy. When the why is clear, the how is easy. Why? Why are you doing this? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Please find out 10 reasons why you are doing GovBackup. Find out exactly what is driving you. I was able to get 25 reasons why I'm doing this GovBackup. Find more piercing, denting reasons, and you will do this thing. You know, like, it's like when Jesus had to die, the reason was so powerful than his life. When your why is strong, the fact is irrelevant. The pain is ignored. The dying is ignored. The rejection, the tornadoes, the typhoon, the hurricanes, all of those things don't matter anymore because the why is clear. And it's very important that we all find the why. Second, if you are going to do this business anyway, please do it the right way. If you're going to do it, if you pay that income to do it with urgency. Do it with speed. Do it with alacrity. Because I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is rewarding. I beg you. It's rewarding so much that we want you to do it and do it well. And the doing it well is the learning and the processes that will be going. So first, let me tell you the people behind GovBackup. Those of you who are probably not aware, GovBackup was engineered by these 3 people that you see on the screen here. Joel Therium has been in the digital space for over 28 years. He has been working with Mike Potvin for years, over the years. Mike is usually a stay-back guy, but he does most of the operations. And David is a technical guy who brings himself out there. Joel is married to Eve, Eugenia. The two of them are a couple, and they are pioneering. So Eve is like the operations manager of this. It's one of the beautiful things, that you see in most developed countries where people, like if you look at Dr. Dorothy, the partner is not there. If you look at Inyana, the partner is not there. Look at me too. What is happening? But then when you look at these other people, you see the thing. Like when you look at the Bijo family, see how they are charging. Look at Chris and Tammy. So, in fact, we are in trouble. Guys, the two of you, we are in trouble. We need to bring our partners into the thing. Maybe we need to just go and use some things on, change their brain so that you can come and join us. And these are the superpowers. They are the ones who instituted GovBackup. They have worked with some incredible people. They are multi-millionaires for years, and now they are leading. And please know that GovBackup is not the only company. There are other, subsidiaries. Okay? That's GovAscension and several other ones that are there. Biduba, several other companies that they handle. All of them are under the Global Virtual Opportunities. So sometimes when you are paid, you will see that they will not write GovBackup per se, but they'll rather write Global Virtual Opportunities. It is the parent company, just so you know. Now, so far in the world, these are the diamonds and the double diamond. Right now, since its inception, GovBackup has got only one blue diamond in the world, in the person of Christy Jingwas. There is also only one triple diamond in the world. That should be the next one pretty soon. So one triple diamond, and then there are a couple of us who are double diamonds. And then we have some few diamonds. So the people are not many. And in fact, I have to put on record that most of the diamonds you see are actually diamonds from the other subsidiaries. They are not diamonds from GovBackup. They are diamonds from the other subsidiaries. I can count like almost 80% of the diamonds. Let's say only 20% of the diamonds are diamonds from the GovBackup itself. So please take note of that and know that you and I are going to open those doors. And then when it comes to Africa, these are your leading figures. These are Platinum Lady Lillian just changed her record this evening from platinum to sapphire. So again, look at the people here. I remember when most of these people were not able to, were beginning like you and I. I remember when Dorothy registered and she saw only 2 people. She said, hey, there's only 1 person. But now she has thousands of people under her. So it happens like that. Okay? Sometimes you look at this thing, you ask yourself, when will I ever get there? I'm telling you, if you listen to what those who are there are saying, you will do well. And today, many of them will say a lot. So I'm going to put this thing on the screen because I know that the leaders who are going to talk will be picking on some of these things. So I'll put these things on the screen as they talk and they pick on some of them, okay? Then they will discuss them. If not, you will see them and then you can see the things that a new person and even an old person needs to know about Gobaka. So let me just ask you first, Enyaram, what is one major thing? It may be on the screen or it may be outside the screen, no problem. One major thing you think that someone who has been in the Gobaka, and you know what is so funny? When a person joins Gobaka and you say new associate orientation, the person will say to himself, oh, but me, I'll be here. Non-new. I joined last year. Even before last year, I was here. So this thing is for the small boys and girls. It's not for me. Me, I've been here. So, and that mindset can torpedo the person's progress. He may even come and not take notes. He may probably not even come at all. So what is it that you think is here that if a person has been here for long and has been here new, the person must be doing it all the time? That you think? And you know.
Everything on the page, the person must be doing it by the way. So I think last week or so, Eric Worre did a training and he was, or no, I think either one of the daily trainings we have, and he was talking about leading people. So when you sign up someone and the person signs up today, the person is not still a business person yet. The person is still a prospect. Until the person starts flourishing in their business, that is when they become what? Business people. Because majority of us, we came on this without getting involved with any type of business. And even if you've done business before, this is new. It is something you've never done before. So no matter how successful you've been, you would have to start from the point of 0 to learn everything. So whether you've been in this for 100 years or day 1 or day 0, one important thing is that know that every day you have to learn something. That is the only way you can improve. Because even if you know how to prospect and you can bring 1,000 people a day, there are people who have brought more than that. You can still scale up.
Yeah.
You can still scale up. So the first thing you should cultivate is learning attitude. Being willing and ready to learn. I was telling someone I was helping this evening that learning is the only way you can move forward. Anytime you think that your business is not flourishing, that's not when you close it. That is when you learn more. Because a time will come when it is flourishing, you can't go and be picking books, watching videos. There is no slow time in business ever. Anyone who is doing business and telling you that there's slow time, it's a lie. When you are not getting inflow, that is when you should learn more. It means you are not doing something that is bringing the inflow. So you go back.
Please repeat that. That's a very serious, powerful point. You said that when nothing is coming, that is when you should learn more, because when you have learned more, something should be coming.
Yes. Because a time will come when the inflow comes. It's not now that you go and pick book and be reading, looking for videos on how to prospect and video. You won't even have that time. So when you are slow, nothing is coming. You are alone right now in your business. Consume everything you can. Because prospecting, for instance, how Prof prospects is different from mine. If you learn Prof's way of prospecting and add mine, add Dr. Dorothy's own, you will become better than all three of us. This is not the time to go and sleep. This is not the time to go and sleep. Anytime your business is low, know that you are not doing something right. That is when you should go back to the books, videos, whatever resources you can lay your hand on and consume it. Absorb everything. Then when you start practicing, people will ask, you were not like this. They will see the change in you. But what do we see? People will go and sleep when nothing is coming. We keep talking about value. How do you give value? If you don't have the value, can you even give? It is the things you've learned that you reproduce. That is what projects you to people that they are absorbing something you are delivering. The value is not what you are saying, what they pick from what you are saying. And it's only learning that produces that. So the first thing I'll tell everyone, whether you are 1 day, 0 day, 100 days, is cultivate the attitude of learning.
Yeah.
Anytime you have difficulty.
This point is very important. Guys, please, I'm begging you. Please make noises on the page and tell people to join this call. It's huge, oh. The caliber of people who are going to talk here and the strength of energy and voice that is coming is seriously powerful. So I will beg everyone. Sometimes it looks like some few people are the ones talking a lot. Please, right now, go to the page and indicate that we are live or join the call. Suppose all 65 of us here should do that. It will motivate a lot of people to see that something is happening. Indicate that people who are not on the call are missing an important information that will help them in their life and in this business as well. And back to and that goes to the point you're saying goes to joining all Zoom meetings and learning. Joining all, because that's where we do the learning, and that is where we hear most of it. And then also we have the joint Telegram boards and WhatsApp groups. Please proceed.
Okay. So that is the first thing I would like to say to anyone.
I allow you to even drink water whilst I go to Dr. Dorothy. Dr. Dorothy, okay. Either what is on the screen here, and I have quite a number of them also down. Either what is on the screen here or what you already know. What is one of the very things that you think a person needs to be doing consistently, whether he just started or whether he's a triple diamond?
Thank you so much for the question, and thanks for doing this for the team. I think one thing I will speak about is our work ethics. You see, many of us are used to doing a job. You show up, you do what you want to do, whether you do a lot, whether you do a little, you were just there. At the end of the month, you're expecting a salary to come. And we've been used to monthly salaries, and that's the kind of attitude people carry into business. Reason why when they come, they feel like this is too much. I can't do this. I can't. In fact, when they show up in the first month, they're expecting a salary. Like 1 month in the project, you're expecting a salary. This is a business, and in everything. Look, Dr. Dorothy didn't know anything about this industry before she came in. I also came in, and what I was asked to do was to show up. Show up. It's a new work ethic. Like, show up when it's working, show up when it's not working, show up when you are low, show up when you are high, show up when someone just said a no to you, show up when your belief system is being shaken. Just show up. Because if some people are succeeding at this, why not you? There must be something they are doing that is making them succeed. And like Enyo said, you have to commit to learning. The work ethic you need here is not, it's not like any other thing. Assume you have opened a business, like any other business. You have a shop. Thankfully, Go Backup has given us a hand in their big business. And we are offering a solution to people, and all of us, say 71 of us here, are offering the same solution to the same group of people in, let me say, Accra, Ghana, or wherever you find yourself. But some people are talking. You have joined, but you are quiet. You don't show up to learn about how the business is being done. You don't show up to learn about how the business even works. You don't show up to presentation to learn even more about the project. And you're expecting to succeed in a business. Those who are doing it are firing. They show up every day, presentation after presentation. Look, some people don't come every day because they don't have anything to do. It's because you want to learn more. When I started this project, the presentations were on Fridays. Fridays are like one of my peak periods. But every Friday, you hear something new. Every Friday, you hear something different, another dimension. The same thing is said in another way. If it doesn't build your belief, it builds your knowledge. So it gets to a point when you start talking about Go Back Up. It's not from somebody said, it's from your own learning and your experience. And I recall so much early on this. Dr. Kerry said, look, when you become the person, your value will command its own results. Perhaps the results you are expecting is because you have not become that person. Perhaps the one sign up you have not got is because even when you get that one person, you may not even be able to help the person through signing up, registering, getting to their back office. You don't even know it yet. So you're not even ready for that one person. So that's why God has not even given it to you. Before God entrusts.
And it's like God doesn't want you to disappoint him by giving you that person to register. Because if he gives you that person, you can't help the person and God will feel disappointed. So God is waiting for you to become. Then he will now give you. Then you will make him proud. Yeah.
It's the same thing in the Bible, the parable of the talents. Look, if you are entrusted with one, you'll be entrusted with two. See the one who went to hide his talents. When the master came, he was not really happy with him.
A serious point, because you see, right now I have 1,000 or more people. So the question is that if maybe, Stephen, you have 1,000 or more people, it means you have to do training of them, you have to present to them, you have to do a lot of third-party calls for them, you have to be attending to them individually. You have to announce their tier robbers all the time. You see the way we are announcing, you should be announcing their tier robbers. There are some people, when somebody even, their team member now is copper or gold, they don't know how to tier. The person says, dog, man, come then. The person doesn't know how to. And so God doesn't want you to fidget and worry like that. So he doesn't want you to get the people yet until you have developed yourself to that capacity. Please proceed.
Thank you so much. And that's the fact. And it all borders on Enyo's foundational subject, learning. Your virtual office is there for you. It's open 24/7. That office doesn't close. How I learned about my back office was my quiet times. I mean, those times I was going to school in the daytime and working at night. So if I don't have patients, I go to my back office. Then see, oh, okay, so this is digital tools. Oh, okay, there's a training video. I watched the training video. Oh, okay, lead capture system. Oh, so this is how you do the video. You go to FAQs. There are plenty videos. There's a lot to self-train yourself with the virtual office we have, if you only go to it to look at it. And these are the points that make you like the person who can talk confidently about Go Back Up. And some people have signed up and they haven't even downloaded the app, let alone start using it, backing up their own phone, backing up their laptop. Then you want to be able to talk about it.
Let's get that part. You say some people have registered and what?
They have not even downloaded the app to start using it. They don't know how to even download the app. But you subscribe for a yearly service to secure your things.
The person who registered them, it has not built himself or herself up to help that person to immediately download, because it has to be done within first 5 minutes of registering.
I agree completely. One of the first things you should do, you get your registration. Once you see your welcome page, bang, the next thing you should download the app. It will be very sad that you have paid for a subscription service and the day after your phone falls down and you crash and lose the data. You paid for a service. Why are you not using it? So first thing, get the app, use it. There are installation videos for Windows, laptop, MacBook, and the iPhone and the Android devices. If you have not watched it before, you ask for it. They are available. We'll share it on the platforms again after this. Watch it, learn it. I had to learn for iPhone because I think I was using iPhone and all the iPhone issues. I had to go through it and learn how to use it for iPhone because I think Android was a straighter path. And now it became iPhone, I have to be the iPhone consultant. And it felt good because I was using the app. And it was nice to teach other people too how to use the app. And you should be a person that, I don't know what Eric Corey said something. You should be the person who wants to, you should be the support for your people. Like you should always aim to be the support for your people. They should be able to, no matter where they are, they call you. How can I do a sign up? People are amazed that I can actually recall the sign up page line by line, but I've done it over and again. I know you have to uncheck this. Have you seen the scroll up? You find it here because you've done it over and again. So anybody calls you and they're stuck, you know where the problem is. Have you done this? Have you done that? Oh, then it works. You can become that person. It comes by practice and learning. And you should aim to be that person because that's when God will entrust even more people to you because He knows when He does, you can take good care of them and help them also on their journey. I think I'll just pause here for someone else to say something too.
Fantastic. I mean, there are lots of things. And so that's why, guys, please, whilst they are talking, I'll be showing the pages because there are so many things in the content that we're talking about that we can't go through each one of them. So take pictures of them and be deliberate in writing notes on them because when your team grows, this is what you'll be using to teach them to. They'll be listening to you and you'll be copying what we've said and dabbing it and giving it to them. We love it when you copy it so that you can do that. So please see this thing not as a learning, but you see what we are doing as your teaching tools you give to your team members the day that you have become sapphires and emeralds and rubies and diamonds. Let me go to Rita. Rita, you are one of the feisty goals, that we have in this business. What is one thing that you have seen that as a beginner, as someone who is starting, that person has to get those first things right? Because if the person does not get those things right, it will eventually even affect the person over time as a person. What particular things do you think the person must get them right first? Rita, please unmute yourself. Oh, sorry. I think I've not made you a co-host. Let me do that quickly. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening, Dr. Hansen. Good evening, Boss Lady Enyona. Good evening, Prof. It's exciting always to be among the giants of GoverCap now. I think for me, one thing that is very significant is how consistent you stay right from day one. Because it's such that if you allow the fire to go down, it takes a lot of effort to have it back. So once you begin your GoverCap journey, the very day you begin, you should start. Like Dr. Hansen has said, get the app downloaded, get all the necessary things, upload your picture, open your back office, log out, log in, and then just kickstart. Because if you say you are going to do that the next day or 2 days or 3 days, then sometimes it may never really happen. I've had a couple of people who have tried that. You tried every effort to help them on board, and they feel like, oh, today it's not possible. So you give me a day, give me 2, give me 3, and it never really happens. So right when you have been signed up, you just have to kickstart your business right from day one because the energy is high, the belief is stronger. So if you are starting that time, it matches easier than when you delay for about 3 days, 4 days before you want to now. Sometimes you might even have forgotten the energy that brought you in the first place. So I think that is something, once you launch yourself in the business, you need to start right away. Keep going with the little things you have been told. And like normally I will start with what I've been told to do first. A lot of people, I think, sometimes waste too much time asking too many questions that are beyond the stage that they are. The person has not even signed up one person and they are asking questions of how do I get to sapphire and I want to be a diamond and all that. So once you start, it's simple steps, but take the first step first and start it right away, right from the very day. So the very first thing, download the app, upload your picture, see yourself on the system, see your face show now, so that you feel proud that you are part of a bigger family. Once you do that, you link up on the platforms and you join with new people, see the welcome message, acknowledge the messages that have been given. Some people are welcome, they never say thank you. So you get the welcome messages, you say thank you to the people welcoming you, and you do same. So if you are new and you have no idea what is going on, just do exactly what was done to you when you came in. People welcomed you. So just welcome other people. So you have no idea. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to prospect. You don't know how to invite. No problem. But somebody welcomed you. You saw how it felt. So welcome other people to the business, and that will help you to connect with all the other members of the team. So for me, it's very important that you start right from the beginning, the very day you are in. Don't say you are waiting for a week. Don't say you are learning all the details. I'm sure Prof is still learning a little bit of some of the things we have to know. I'm sure Dr. Hansen is still learning. I am still learning much, much more, because I'm seeing that I need to learn much more. So we are all learning every day. So you start from where you are, and that keeps you going, that keeps the fire burning. And do the little things first before you think about what to do next.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Stephen, you are
for now, that's
fantastic. Thank you so much, Rita. Stephen, you are in Ohio. Very soon you'll be hitting the cold winter. There's no doubt about it. When I was in Canada 2 weeks ago, sometimes the weather is cool, but then when it gets cold, I start shivering. So I know that you're going to shiver in the next couple of months, and the tendency will be that whether or not you're going to continue the business. So I want to ask you, when Rita has mentioned that everybody needs to participate, welcome new people when they are added to the pool. And you have observed that most of the leaders always welcome new people. But then the beginners, even though they don't know what much to do, they find it very hard to welcome new people, and they find it very hard to congratulate new people, new achievers. So when somebody has achieved something, as a beginner, the person. Now, my question to you is that, to what extent does doing that actually help the person to rank advance in the business? That's one. And two, what is tier order? Because some people don't know what tier order is.
Thank you so much, Prof, for the question and for the opportunity as well. Commenting on the page, most of the times, some people have the mindset that people who are of higher ranks, or people who are doing well, or people who are who are some giant leaders in their business, they are the only people commenting, or they are the only people who are permitted to comment on the page. So you need to work on your psyche and get to know that the page belongs to all of us. It's our classroom. That is where we all go to plug in our energy and get fired up and get motivated. The more you comment on the page, it builds your confidence. The more you welcome others, it's a form of a positive attraction. So if you celebrate others who are on the stage, eventually you also get celebrated. So whatever you put into the universe, it comes back to you. If you invest positivity, you'll get it back. If you celebrate others whilst they are on the stage, you also be celebrated on the stage. So the page belongs to everyone. Have the confidence. Don't feel shy. Just come out of your shell and just type good morning. In the morning, you see the leaders, people are commenting good morning, good morning. Also, you to chat, show up. It's a way of showing up. Commenting on the page is also a way of what? Showing up. Let people know that you are also present on the page. If you are now starting, or you have one person or two people registered and they are on the page, let them see that their leader is also commenting on the page. Show up. The more you do that, the more the few people you've signed also continue to what? Do that. In this business, you don't try to invent the wheels. It is monkey see, monkey do. What your people see you do is what they will do, not what you tell them to do. So when you eventually you don't have anyone in the business and you learn, you build your confidence, or you make it a habit of typing on the page, showing up and all of this. Somebody somewhere will even think, hey, this guy is fired up. Then the universe will let you get one person. And as you continue to do that, that person also picks up. And then he or she starts typing on the page. Then you get a second person and a third person. And all the energy runs through the team, and it becomes like atomic chain reaction. And very soon you see that you start ranking up. So that is
energy. We call it energy.
Yeah.
We call it energy. You know, sometimes you fall down. At the moment you start seeing the balloons pop, and I said, what is going on? You know what some people do? They get worried. They get tired. And what is it at all that they are worrying me? Because I've not registered anybody, and people are making noises. And that is when they lose, because sacrifices create results. And when you, like you said, when you actually contribute to that, the leaders spot you, they see you. See, there's a guy called Benjamin Chumasi. He's just bronze. Even before he became bronze, he was making noises and giving a lot of knowledge and nuggets on the page. He's been recognized. Okay? And then leaders see you, and then they put people under you in your team for you to grow better. So please tell us, what is tier rubber? I want quickly people to know what tier rubber is.
Okay, tier rubber can be envisaged as you are announcing the presence of a new achievement. If you are able to buy a new house, or you build a new house, and then you are launching the house, or you buy a new car, and then it's a fresh car, you are launching the car. That is a way of tier rubber. In our business too, whenever somebody puts in the hard work, the efforts, upon all the rejections, upon all the backlash, upon all the stories, and finally they are able to achieve a significant level in our business, they achieve a rank, we have to do tier rubber for them. We need to give them some back taps. We need to celebrate them, that it's like their efforts that they put in the business, they have done well. Congratulations for doing it, because it is not easy. It's really not easy for you to speak to one person who buy into your dream and then signing up for you to be a bronze. That is not easy. It takes you to have the right mindset, the right attitude, the right learning and everything to get one person into the business. So when somebody signs one person into the business and becomes a bronze, we need to celebrate that person. That is tier rubber. So when you see all the hearts, when you see all the fire, when you see all the congratulations and all of those stuff, it's a way of celebrating success. We need to learn to celebrate the little success up the way. You wake up in the morning and you hear some good news, celebrate it. You achieve a little in your business, celebrate it. That is how come God will keep blessing you for you to get more. So that is
so it means that the moment you see somebody say tier rubber, it means the person needs your attention. That's what it means. Unless you have not gone on the page and you have not seen it. But me, ladies and gentlemen, anytime I see with my eye that somebody has written tier rubber, which means the person is about to launch a new achievement, no matter, even when I'm teaching, ladies and gentlemen, even when I'm teaching and I see the thing, I will pause the teaching, I'll go and pump 3 rubbers. I'll pump some 4 or 5 emojis. No matter what I'm doing, and I'm doing so many things, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing so many, but I will do that. It's like if I don't do that, a portion of my intestine, the left ventricle of my heart is actually destroyed. And so I need to do it. And when you have that passion, that is when the blessing comes, because it shows that you want to sacrifice for someone. Like nobody has told Jesus to watch the feet of people, and something is pushing you to actually want to do it. That is how it feels in this business. When you are always passionate about it, you always want to support people, that is when you grow. But if you pull yourself, man, you will see that you are always not moving up, and that isn't what we want. Now, let me go back to you, Enyelam. I just want you to comment on the first bullet here. because it's very important. Like, to what extent is it important for a person to learn how to register people? The registration process. To what extent is it important for all of us to know how to register a person?
Yes, everyone here. You say you want to build $1 million business. Definitely, if you don't know the basic things in the business, then you can't even make $1. The first thing to generate income is what? Knowing how to register people. There are many ways to register people. The first one is what? The person using their card. So whether it's Visa card, MasterCard, whatever card, so far as the system accepts it, learn that one. The second one is what? You loading your wallet, your internal wallet, so that you send an invitation link to the person for the person to put in the details. You should know that one. Then those who have crypto, you can use crypto to register people. These are the three main ways.
They paused the crypto one. They said that.
Yes, for now. Probably eventually it will come again. So just know that these are the two routes. So right now we are using what? The internal wallet and your card. Right now with the card, they are saying that you can use your one card, one Visa or MasterCard to register only 2 accounts. After that, that's all. So in case you are going to sign people and they don't have a card, most of us don't, even those who have bank accounts, because of the deductions, people don't want to get the Visa or MasterCard. So you come across people who won't have the card. So what you do is that they can use Momo to transfer the money into your bank accounts. Then you will load your own account with that. You can even use that one to register 1 million people. It is permitted to do
I just want you to elaborate on the steps in the registration process, why it is important for everybody to know the steps in the registration, yes, especially what to check and what not to check, so that the person doesn't come and say that they took my $129 instead of taking, yes, my $119. Like, yes, how attentive should a person learn the entire process?
Okay. So for instance, when it comes to the card, it's usually the card that happens. After the invitation link, you've already done it, so there won't be any extra charge. But when it comes to the card, after entering your details and everything, there's another, it is a default, it's always checked. You will see daily backups, 9.97. So when you open the sign up link, the default, you will see the total being 129.97. Or is it 97? I've forgotten the little.
Yeah, 129.97.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So
94.
when you, it's not 97, it's less than
94.
that.
129.94.
So when you uncheck it, then now it will come to 119.97. Always look at the total. If the total is not 119.97, know that you haven't unchecked. And it doesn't mean
some of the errors people normally get at the top, which they, yes, have to go through the process apart from.
Yes. So when it comes to, I have a write-up I give to any person who tells me they are going to sign someone. When it comes to the username,
then you haven't given the write-up out on the page. You have to give it on the you are doing somewhere. We need it on the page.
So when you are putting your username and your password, there are some rules you have to follow. The password, for instance, you should have not less than 8 characters, and it shouldn't be more than, I think, 17 or so.
Yes, 17.
And when you are doing that, you should have capital letter, small letters, digits, then any of the signs, the parentheses, apart from at. You can use any one apart from the at sign. Put that one in it. And one important thing is that your username and password, it shouldn't have the same name. If you do, you can't access your app. I didn't even know about this until recently. Someone wasn't able to do, and that's what it's a security feature to protect you. So know these things so that when you see that username set, it will show red at the top and you can't go forward. Then know that the input you've made is where the problem is. So you go and correct it. Then another one is our zip code.
I know there are a lot of details on this, which is in the training. But let me ask you, why are we discussing this topic? I just wanted to conclude with that. Why are we discussing
Yes.
it?
We are discussing it because there are a lot of people who don't pay attention to this. And they may be calling you when you are busy in the middle of something that they have to do sign up. And money flies.
Called me yesterday, 11:28, to help him to register. And he's having this issue. I won't lie to you.
Yes, he got to me today and told me the whole night he was doing it. And so we just did it this evening. Unfortunately, we just did it. So there are
videos there for people to watch.
Yes. Oh, I told you that. Boss, I'm outing you. I told you that they've done training on any aspect of these things. So watch the videos. And one thing is that people watch once and they think that it will stick. You have to watch multiple times. If I tell you the number of times I've watched the videos, you'll be surprised. At times I'm doing something or marking or writing, and I'll be watching while doing that. I've watched it before, so it's just to refresh my memory. Learn to do that. When I'm cooking, I have videos on, I'm listening. I don't cook or wash without doing anything. You say you are busy. Learn to do multiple things at the same time. That is how I do.
Okay. Let me quickly go to Dr. Dorothy. How important is knowing how to create your referral link? Because sometimes, and I think it comes from the uplines, an upline will register somebody, and instead of immediately helping the person to create his referral link, send it back to him to double check and click on it. And he leaves the person until the person is now ready one day and he's gotten somebody and he say, how is where my referral was? I just don't know how to put it.
No comments. I didn't know all of you also had a midnight and early morning call. This morning during my devotion, I also got a call. I'm like, oh God, I'm just trying to put myself together with me and my God for the day. And somebody has had a hassle with sign up. So my morning devotion had to be distracted. If I had time to hold on, because if I don't do this, I can't continue my day because it's my me time. I mean, there'll be time for that. But guys, everybody has a personal link. Go Backup doesn't work through your upline or anybody else. Everything is directly to you from the organization. So one of the things you must have is your own link, and it contains your username. After you've helped someone to sign up, after mobile app setup, the next is business, because you are here for both service and business. And your link, you should know. So the link has your username in it. I wish I could put a default one inside the chat somewhere so you can confirm those who know their links. And that link is how GoBackup will know you are the one recommending, you are the one referring, you are the one sponsoring the next person that you are happy to have on the team. And at the bottom of that link, most times when they share it with you, uplines should please check and help people to first. In fact, don't do for them, show them how to do it so that they will be able to know how to do for the next one. But if you do for them, when they sign up one person, they are calling you, how do I do the link? Next person, how do I do the link? Next person, I've signed someone, and you're like, you are earning $500 right now. You're still asking how do you do your link? Hey, okay. So teach the downlines how to do this. It's just editing the username portion and putting their username there. And do it immediately that first day and then confirm for them. How you confirm? Click on the link that they shared with you and go through the process as though you are signing on to GoBackup's Family Pack. Go to the form, choose Family Pack, choose the 99.97, go through the form all the way to purchase. And at the bottom of purchase, confirm the person's name is there. In fact, just yesterday, one of my downlines signed someone up and successfully got the person a link. But he was smart enough to check with me whether the link is okay. And I checked the link and that was not the guy's name. I'm like, this is not the link. This cannot be his link. So we have to go check and it's like, oh, okay, they left the numbers out of the URL. So now the numbers went in and then the link came and that was the name that was accepted. Because look, if your wrong link goes to somebody, that somebody will earn that commission. You know how hard it is to get one prospect. You've worked hard, followed up, exposure after exposure, third party after third party. The person said, I'm ready. Then you give your wrong link. You give Dr. Hansen's link to your prospect. The commission will come to me. I'll be sitting somewhere. Then GoBackup will tell me, hey, if you want commission, please, when it gets into my coffers, you have to come and ask me to refund to you. You may just lose it. And there are some people who have put funny links online that look like legit links. But it's to somebody. Somebody has actually used username.gobackup.com. Someone has used my username.gobackup. Someone has used it's like things that you may think are subtle. But if you go and click and register on it, you will lose that prospect. So if someone is ready, as much as possible, tell them to get back to you. One of my team members, the man was too new. If he was ready, he went online, went to Google for somebody's username, how to sign in to GoBackup, registered on somebody's link. So she followed up on the person. The person said, oh, I've registered already. Look at my back office. Like, but the one who is your upline? Went to look at one of those username dot something. So now we have to go and beg the system that, hey, this person is not supposed to be here, it's supposed to be here. They won't always mind you. But because we push, we're able to transfer but please avoid all that hassle. Be sure your username is what your prospect is using to sign up so that the commission comes directly to you. And what I also do is before they click purchase, I ask them to send me screenshots of what they have filled out so that you can okay it. Look at the purchase place. Be sure your username is what is there. Then give them the go ahead for the purchase. Okay. Then I think one thing to that about the sign up after the purchase, always prompt your prospect or your new member that they should expect some adverts. Some people don't anticipate it. Then the adverts come. So let them anticipate there will be some adverts. When they come, let me know. You help them to walk out of them, like opt out of those other adverts that come until they get to the welcome page. Then you know they are settled and ready for to use the service and then to do the business too. So your link is important. It is your only identity with the organization. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in terms of, let me show you the best way to help people when it comes to registration. Do it with them from the beginning to the end. Never tell the person, this is my link, click on it, and then go through the process and register. No. Take the phone, tell them, okay, go here, click here, enter your name, do this. Okay, enter the username, do this, enter your address. Have you entered your address? Okay, enter your telephone number. Have you entered enter your email. Have you entered your email? Okay, enter your card details. Have you entered the 16 digit? Have you entered that? Okay, I want you to click purchase. Hey, wait. Before you click purchase, ensure my name is there. That part is important for the person to be sure that it is you who is registering the person. Because the moment the person clicks purchase and it's someone's name, it is not yours. So walk the person through. And then the next 3 stages, which is Dorothy spoke as advert, make sure you tell the person to scroll down and read for you what he's seeing. Let the person read for you and confirm that no, thank you, that it's okay before you let a person. Ladies and gentlemen, please have time for the people you are registering. Don't say that I want my upline to register the person for me. Have time. So sometimes when somebody says I should do that, I say, I want you to join the call. So I teach both of you. And now let me go to this last one, which is very important here. Yes.
The registration, we haven't finished.
And we will do proper registration. We just want people to know there's several things, but there are videos, okay? So please put the 2 links that we normally use, the GBU link as well as our Knowledge Hub link, because the Knowledge Hub link has got a lot of. Put that YouTube link in the chat, please. Rita, any of you can do that, so that we can let people go and watch these videos there, because they are so important there. Because I want to talk about something here, which is welcoming new people. I have seen a lot of people have been registered, and all we do is that we just give them the link for them to join. Okay? Because they are paid and they are registered. We don't honor them on the pages. We don't appreciate them on the pages. And yet there is a, so Rita, I want to ask, what do you think should be done to make the person feel proud, on the page, instead of just giving them their link or adding them to the page?
Okay, thank you. I think that instead of just giving somebody a link to join a platform that we didn't really know what's going on, you go to your back office and take the welcome the welcome photo that is done for each person that is registered. So at the members area, you have the welcome photo. You ask the person to bring a photo of herself or himself, attach it, and you put a face to the name. Sorry, you put a face to the name that you are coming to announce. And then you now bring this picture with a write-up that make the person feel belonging. And then you now post it on the platform. What if you don't know what to write? Pardon me?
What if you don't know what to write?
Oh, it's a copy and paste thing. So just watch the welcome pictures that people have already and just copy the text and then just slot in the name that you have now. And that will be very, very quickly done for you. So you don't need to stress yourself. Just look at what has been posted on the platforms already. Look at one that is attractive to you, that you love, and then copy it, paste it, take the name out, and then insert the new name that you have. And that will make it more important. And the person will feel more belonging than just a link that is sent to the person to join the group. So I think that will be very helpful.
Hey, gentlemen, I want to put something on record. It's very important, please. Anytime you have an issue, contact the one who registered you first. Some of you jump the gun and you always want to contact Dr. Koye, Dr. Dorothy, Dr. Enyinam, Dr. Rita, Dr. Dr. Please contact the one who registered you first. And then when the person who registered you is unable to assist you, you tell the person to please then connect you to the other person. Because sometimes we don't know you. Sometimes the other leaders don't even know you, but they know your upline. So please do that channel. Contact the person who knows you first. If not, contact the person who registered that person. If not, contact. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, that is why it's important that we, those who have registered people, have to know them and help them. Because if we do that, we will realize that our growth is not going. And it's because we are not having time. You promise them that you're going to help them to grow. You promise them, that's why they registered. You force them to register and they trusted that you're going to help them. And so you have to help them. You got to be with them. And when they need other help you can't provide, that is when you will contact the other leaders for him and introduce that, oh, this is my new person who needs this help. Because sometimes we get some strange people contacting us. Please follow that approach because it's going to help a lot. Because what the leaders are doing is that they are giving the other leaders the training. Those that the training will be trickled down. I want to quickly now go here because this is very important. The logging into your back office and knowing whatever is going on in your back office is a whole training you should do on yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, every day, you see, some people have not logged in. Can you imagine that there was somebody who has not logged in for 9 months and has forgotten his username and password? And we see that happen a lot. The moment a person has forgotten his username and password, it means the person has not been logged in. It means the person can't be bothered. It means that the person doesn't care. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't want that, because the day they will deduct your renewal, you will care. And it happens. Where the person has, in the mind of the person has stopped the business. And yet the contract with the company says we are in contractual agreement. And that day will come when the company will deduct you, because you have actually indicated a subscription there. Please, before you quit, call the one who registered you that I am quitting, so that at least we tell you the procedure in quitting, because there was a procedure in registering. So there must be a procedure in deregistering. Because if you don't use that proper procedure, you will come back later on to come and say that, but I've not even logged in, I don't even use the app, and they deducted me. Please don't do that. Follow what is going on. And some of us too, I want to just throw this one across, okay? Dorothy, what would you say to people who are not reading what is going on the page? No matter what is going on in our lives.
It's just amazing. Like, okay, as we are talking, I'm actually preparing slides for my presentation. Like, I'm doing that concurrently. And some people think we leaders, we wake up in the morning, we take our laptop, we take our phone, just start blasting, go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up. Like, there's nothing else we do. Guys, it is, I think the best word I can use is a lifestyle. It's become our lifestyle. It's become part of our lives. In fact, if you wake up and you've not said good morning on the page, I feel like I've not showed up for work. It's like going to work and clicking attendance, like, hey, I'm available today, I've come to work. Like, and that should be the mindset. If you wake up and you have not said good morning, then that means you really have not showed up to work. And there's a lot of information that goes on the page. So much information is shared. If it's not about meetings, or if tear-over is what annoys you mute. But if you see activity on the page, when you read it, sometimes it's vital information for yourself. Something is happening in the company, we'll share it. Something new has come up, we'll share it. Something that, in fact, besides the business, the learning, the mindset reshaping, the growing, just by paying attention to the page. Look, there's so much noise in our world now. Some of us are following things that will not profit us in any way. It's just noise. Frankly, it's just noise. It's not building you in any way.
Many times people are following the helicopter and Lumba's funerals.
And that was like for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of following it. I know, yes, I mean, we have to be empathetic and all, but of what benefit would it be for you at the end of the day? That is 2 weeks of work time lost. 2 weeks of prospecting you could have done on the phone. I mean, if people were just hyper on every social media platform, that was your time to go and find prospects. When people were entertaining, people were finding prospects, people were making money. You're just following it. You have to be conscious and alert. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. You have to be conscious and alert and focus on building you. I hope I can find it. I have a lot of sheets on my good. I think I found it. He said,
no, and our time is coming. I want to put things down, ladies and gentlemen. If you cannot effectively answer this question, it means that you should be learning and joining every presentation and every training, everything. Number one, do you know how to register and properly place a person? Properly place, placement. Okay? How do you place, on the left or on the right? And is it an inner lane or the outer lane? Okay. Can you explain the compensation plan, the dynamic compression, the generational income, the rank pool, and then the leadership pool? If you can't explain that, you should be joining every meeting and every training, because until you can explain dynamic compression, I mean dynamic, I can tell you that some people would have hit Sapphire, dynamic compression is something difficult for them. And until you can explain the details of the comp, commit to yourself to learn. Okay, number three, do you check to see if some files are being uploaded or are pending? You see, sometimes you think that because it's auto everything, you have to open your files. and actually click the transfer before you see that, oh, now the transfer is now what? Starting. Because the transfer pauses after a while. So you have to open the thing and click on transfer every single day. Just click, because there are some things that may have clocked in there to be sure that they are running. Do you do that? If you are not doing that, please, it is a very critical area to do. Do you share some nuggets in the group pages daily? If a day, for example, ask yourself, for example, today, whether you have shared any nugget, and that's fantastic, Dorothy, that's fantastic. Like every morning or afternoon or evening, you will share one, a video. Like today, I was in the car, you saw, I was in the car, I said, well, let me share something. Please share something. If you can't do a video like I'm doing, it's okay. Go and get some information. Use ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT, give me an inspirational message for a team of entrepreneurs I am in a WhatsApp group for. That's it. And it will give you multiple. When it gives you many, say, shorten it. I want it to be short. And it will give it to you. Read through it and then spice it up with emojis. And come and give it to us. Yeah. You will love it. When you have clarity of where you are going, there will be focus. When you have clarity, there will be focus. And this business can really, really help a lot of people. One last thing I want us to talk about is presentation. And it is this: if you cannot present, if you cannot join the presentation and present, what can you do? What can you do? Let me go to Eureka. If a person cannot be part of the presentation, what can the person do?
The person can join and share their experience since they joined GoBackup, for others to know how their experiences have been so far and how that has helped them. So they could be in the studio. The person could also be in the chat and be giving a lot of information. Sometimes people are asking questions in the chat and they need answers. The presenters might not see these questions, so you could also pick up a question and give the answers, the right answers to them, so that people feel that they have been answered. The person could be sharing a lot of motivations to the presenters by letting them know that they are getting it, it's going on well. For instance, sometimes we have issues with network and challenges like that. And you need someone to be there to be sure you are back on track, or something is right or something is not right. So we need people during the presentation time to support in so many ways. So you being present alone is enough to give a support, because you never know when it's needed. Sometimes it's just for you to chat one, for the presenter to know that she's still on or he's still on. So everybody is really relevant when it comes to presentation, not only the presenters, but those who are checking to know that everything is
paid. A person can say that, but he's not paid. He's going to be on the presentation, present 1 hour. He's not being paid for that. So he's wasting his time to come and talk. He's not being paid.
Wow. You see, the best way you can learn is to give. That's the best way. You are only sure you know something when you are giving it out. Because that's what you think you know. You give it out and you realize that people even know better than what you have. So if you really are somebody who wants to be better, you want to grow, then you want to always let out what is inside of you, so that you are sure that people have checked you and people are letting you know that it's good enough. Because sometimes people can prompt you and let you know that, oh, you said this, but you could have said it this way. This was better than this one. And it helps you to grow. So if you think that you need to be paid to do this, in fact, what you are getting is more than money. And we know that if your motivation is only through money, you are going to lose a lot in life. So the sacrifice you are going to give is also going to reap its own benefits. And showing up, I always, I'm very proud of Boss Lady, and she's showing up regardless, no matter what happens. Every day she shows up. Some of us will just give an excuse. So that sacrifice she gives alone, now she knows so much that maybe I don't know, because she has been showing up. So you don't need to be paid here, because this is a community of givers. We are here to give. We are here to impact. You impact people by giving what is within you. The inspiration, the inspiration that is within you, you are giving it out for free. And that is the way you will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded very much when you are giving out for free, not just looking out for what you are going to be. A lot of things we do here, you cannot even quantify how much people will charge you for. So if we want to charge, it will be very expensive. And for that reason, we want to do this for free. So if you come in freely with a good heart, you are going to learn more the more you are giving out. So it is important that you are in for the sacrifice and not the money. I love to be here all the time because anytime I'm here, I get more motivations, I get more inspiration to even get better at myself. So that is something I really want to emphasize, that don't look out.
Thank you so much, Rita, for that. And very briefly, why should everybody doing GOBACAP strive to present within their first assessment, no matter what? Like everyone, or not like everyone must strive to want to present like we present.
Prof, can I say something before she comes in?
Yeah, quickly.
I think now in the era we are in, visibility is what pays. Visibility is what pays. So no matter how much you know, no matter how much you are doing, if nobody knows you, that one, I don't know where you are going. So we have to be visible. And for that reason, showing up to present. Now, I think a lot of people might know me that I don't even know, just because I show my face. So visibility, for that reason, that would be my number one reason why everybody needs to present visibility.
It is said that it's not who you know, it's who knows you. And
yeah. But said you took the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It is good to, it means we are communicating. You are in the spirit. So I wanted to say, we've moved from whom you know to what? Who knows you? Then another important phrase I got when I started this industry is that the one in front of the room teaching is the one who earns most. So that thing alone, even if I don't know anything, the rubbish I have in my head, I'll spew it and get it corrected, than sit down for someone to always be delivering to me. They've told you it is in giving that we receive. As you give, you become better. No, there are people who are on this call who are better orators than me. And I know I'm now learning it. But I will show up, make the mistakes. You can laugh at me in your head, but next time I won't do that same mistake. If you start presenting, it gives you confidence. You even understand things better. Then now when you are talking to a prospect and the prospect is telling you that this is a scam, you've seen it. No one can tell you that this is not real because you've seen it. You communicated with people, even if you are not there, who have arrived, and you've seen it with your eyes. You'll be more convincing. A lot of us who are on this call now, on the team, we still don't believe. We still don't believe this is real. That is also another important reason why we are not even getting prospects. And this is a way of convincing ourselves that this is very real. That is why everybody should be able to present.
Yeah, very good. Dorothy, finally, I know when we say everybody should be able to present, it doesn't mean that you should come and present. There are some things one must do to prove that the person is ready to one day present. So the person can do that from the day he registered. Can you mention a couple of things that one must do that would demonstrate that the person is showing signs of one day presenting?
So one thing you must do, well, after you've seen the presentation is, guys, ask for the slides. I mean, if you the first thing you do to me is ask for the slides, I know, hey, you're ready. You want to learn it. You just want to learn it. And I hope he's not on the call. That was one of the things I knew that this guy is about to fly and he's flying. Let me start with Calvin. Because in fact, it was like, within the first 2 weeks or so, I mean, nobody has ever asked me for slides. Like they're just comfortable. When is the next presentation? When is the next presentation? He got on and was like, can he have the slides? And I'm like, nobody has asked for it before. So I gave it to him. And within a couple of weeks or so, I got on well. I couldn't present. Me that was presenting all the time, my voice was gone. And we needed to do a presentation. And he was like, can I try? I'm like, yeah, I mean, take the stage. I'll be at the back. I'll watch you do it. And he just went through it. Obviously, he took it and he has tried it before. And now that the opportunity came, he was ready to and you know there's something nice about presenting. You do it one, the next one gets better, and you keep getting better. You keep getting more comfortable. You keep getting more expressive, and now people wonder whether
it's not unconscious delivery.
Yes, and it becomes infectious. So before you know, you're infecting others with the same thing. And
should be
that's just how you grow.
Here. It's the slides on the page, not here. Because now we said that everybody's like, where's the slide?
I want the slides.
I started getting DMs to give slides.
No,
so ask for the slides. They are there.
You have been told to ask. That's why you're asking. So that's the first thing. Ask for the slides. What do you think is the next one?
The next one is, well, if I see you showing up consistently, I know you are ready to learn how to do it. Because it's an apprenticeship. I mean, because maybe I'm a medical doctor, I'm used to apprenticeship. You must show up for the chief to want to pour knowledge on you. If in everything, the person who shows commitment to you is the one that you are willing to share even the secrets of the trade with. Those who come closer are the ones who get the nuggets. But if you don't show up, we see you on the call today, tomorrow you are not, you have to ask you, are you coming on the call? Have you invited someone? If nobody is having to push you, you must lead yourself first. If you show that you are leading yourself first, then you can lead others. That's just how it goes. So it all starts with you and you're showing up. And that's how you grow on this.
Do your own rehearsals and send it to your app. Do your own rehearsals or record yourself. Do it wrong. Record yourself and send that wrong one to your upline and say, I have practiced the recording. And kudos to Benjamin Timothy. He recorded when I've not even asked him to do. You know, he recorded himself and did a presentation and said, look, you didn't ask me, but I'm recording myself and now I'm marking. That is the spirit of the women. That is the spirit. So ladies and gentlemen, because believe me, until you are presenting, until you are there, you are not a diamond. You are not really in the game. You will make money, but you will not make big money. You will make impact, but you will not make the impact. Okay? You will make an effect on the lives, but you will not make the real effect on the lives of people. And you will not see the bigger picture, the visionary picture, if you are not presenting. Because before you present, you would have eaten the content before you are giving the content. And so we want everyone to learn the presentation. How do you learn? Watch over and over and over what others have done and write them down. Write them down. Even if you copy this, there was a guy, he used to copy verbatim whatever I was saying. Okay? And then he started changing his own thing. Do that. Because the superpowers of people in this industry are the huge presenters. Full stop. Full stop. If I give you the entire slides and I sit back and I watch you, would you be scared what you are saying because you have not learned it? So please start learning now. So that when the leaders are watching you present, you'll not be scared that, hey, are they watching me? But because you have learned, you are confident of what you're saying. But again, you start for not knowing and build upon that. Okay, your final message, Rita.
I think that we are in a situation where we are here to build our skills, and these skills are geared towards helping us to pay bills. So it's important that we come around and get the skills right. So there are various skills that we are learning: communication skills, leadership skills, consistency, resilience, so many. So come have your skills If you have them already, come and polish them up. If you have them already, come and utilize them so that others can also benefit from it. So I encourage everybody to move from thinking that it is just sitting back and watching over time that will help you. It is action that will propel us to where we want to get to. So let's get into action mode.
Thank you. Angela, briefly, your final message.
Everyone here can succeed. Everyone. Everyone here can succeed. The only thing we need to know is that I think I posted a video this morning, and John C. Maxwell was saying that dream, it's free to dream, but we should know that every dream there's a sacrifice attached. The only thing that will make us become whatever level we want to, every success, are we ready to put in that sacrifice? That is the biggest question we should ask. If we are able to answer this, then our success is guaranteed. Just put it in the mind. Are you ready to do the sacrifice? If you are ready, whatever level you want to be, you can be there.
Thank you. Stephen, your final message.
All right. So my final message to everyone is that we have the blueprints already. The leaders have tried and tested, and they have the blueprints already. Don't try to reinvent the wheels. Don't try to get it complicated. The biggest complication, how do they even say the word? Simplicity is the best sophistication. Simplicity is the best sophistication. Make it simple. In this business, it is not wrong to copy. The best way to succeed in this business is to copy. So copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Don't try to, find a different way of introducing the business to people and all of those stuff. The best way to go, invite somebody to the presentation, connect the person to your leader, invite to the presentation, connect to your leader. This should be the cycle. Don't try to do something else. I rated somebody like last week, and this person is super genius. He's so much full with energy. So all he did was he quickly, after explaining things to him or after registering, he drew his own comp plan. God backup. They give you 6 accounts. You can connect all other device or machines to it that has, and it was a perfect plan, but it will not sell because you don't have that credibility in this field yet. So leverage on your leaders, leverage on the blueprints. When you get there, you can now add your own skirmishes to it. But for now, keep it simple. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you. Dorothy, your final message.
Yes, thank you all for your final words. It's a good summary. I think 2 words. Do not work alone. And the second one, win in your head. You've already won this. If you always keep that in your head, that you've already won this, nature has a fantastic way of attracting things to you. It all starts with you. If you will change the way you think about this, if you will change how you feel about this, you borrow all the belief you have on the stage today. Borrow Dr. K.O.'s, borrow Boss Lady Enyos, borrow Ritters, borrow Stephen Wayos, borrow the belief of us leaders. We've been through something we're about to go through, and start winning in your head first. Because it takes the same effort, whether you dream small or you dream big. The excitement that comes with winning is the same. So why don't you dream bigger? Because that same effort is what it will take. And guys, it will happen. Everything you have put in, all the things that you saw before you started this project, don't forget it ever. Even if things are going down, don't ever forget it. Go back to that why and win there first. Because when you win there, it will just manifest as you have worked. And trust God. Do your side. God likes it when you put activity. He gets involved with our activity, not our prayers. So get doing. That's when you attract his support. And this will definitely grow up big for you. Congratulations on being here.
Which is announcement number 1. The CEO is coming to Ghana in November. This month, we are going to do special health work from a immense, and you're going to see a lot of flyers coming up on that. from Ayi Mensah all the way to the Pediastra Lodge. We'll do some work. And after that, we will chill. We will enjoy ourselves. We will dance. We will boogie. We will exercise. I'm telling you, it is a big thing. Begin to prepare your head, your mind. Tell the people it's going to happen on a Saturday. The exact date, you're going to know it, but it's going to happen on the latter part of September. Health walk from Ayi Mensah to Pediastra Lodge. After that, proper eating. Okay? That's when you see the jumbo jumbos. Then, towards November, there is going to be a big welcome of the CEO. His first time in Africa happens to be in Ghana, and this is because of GOVACAP. He's coming with some of the board of directors and some incredible people who are not even on the board. Okay? It's crazy. The sort of people that I'm now seeing that are coming are not what I even expected were coming. It's a full entourage, you know, of people coming in. So we want to invite thousands and thousands of people to come for the event, towards the event. You'll be hearing a lot of things coming. Let's be making so much noises about this. Okay? Also, another good news, we are going to have a beautiful, wonderful place dedicated for Ghana head office, Ghana headquarters, or African headquarters, let me put it that way, where people will come and cross-fertilize ideas. They will come for presentations. They will come for training. A physical building where people all across the African continent will come. This is being sponsored by the CEO for us. It just shows you where we are going. Number 3, we are the second highest growing, country in the world, apart from the United States. So that should tell you that we are not a joke at all. And by the way, we were first last month. Okay? But we are the fastest second growing country in the world. So again, guys, when people are thinking things are not happening, I mean, you can see how things are happening. Because people are suffering like Gargantua, Gagamamus. People are emerading like Emeradus and Morodus. Okay? So that should tell you that even when it looks like it's not working, it's working. Remember the Chinese bamboo tree. You never see it powerfully up there, but growth is happening down there. 5 years, growth is happening. 5 years, growth is happening. And then just within a period of 3 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. You see the 90 feet tall, but storms have made the oak tree grow deeper roots. So you are getting better. You are growing. You are succeeding. You are winning. Dorothy said, you are winning. In your head, you have won. You've not lost. You've not lost anything. You have won so much. It's just a physical manifestation that will tell you that you have already won. You have won in an invisible format. You just in a physical manifestation. Do not let anybody torpedo your growth. Because if you let someone torpedo what you have built or what is yet to be built on your superstructure, you will regret it. So please do not give up. Don't slow down. It doesn't look to me that I'm slowing down. I didn't come to Ghana for joke. If you check the leaderboard, you can see how I'm pushing. Some of you would have known I've created a new group page of prospect, and I did something. And the thing is, I'm changing my game. I am not relenting. I am starting, go back up as if I have nobody. Forget about my double diamond. We are on a mission to a vision. Chris told me the other time, he says, I'm even scared of you. I said, you should be scared. Because the thing is that you got to move every move. See, ladies and gentlemen, if this thing doesn't change you and what your God has planned for you, I don't know what else. Maybe you have a better time, but I can tell you that this project is not for undergrads. It's not for teenagers. It's not a health product where it is for only sick people. This is not for Ghanaians. It is for everybody. So your market is not Ghana. Your market is not Nigeria. Your market is not Africa. Your market is the world. Think like that and know that if all your family members reject you, if all your friends reject you, strangers are the people you should have. You shouldn't have friends a lot even in your business. You shouldn't even have family members a lot in your business. That is bad. If you have family members a lot in your business is not good. You should have a lot of strangers, people you don't even know from Adam. If you have people like that, people you never knew until this business, this is an indication that your business is about to skyrocket. Thank you all very much indeed. It's been a pleasure having you. Thank you, Rita, for the wonderful sharing that you've given to us. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, England. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, all of you, for being there. It's been a joyous 1.5 moment that we've had. Let's go tell the world that we still have a better way. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening and see you tomorrow at the wonderful presentation you are going to have with your person.